loser's quarters, apparently. Purin playing Ness, not surprised after what I saw. It was either last week or the week before. Once again, my grand disappointment after his tag, but that is a-okay. We will see what this Ness can do. I've already seen what LoVe's Banjo. Wow, gets caught out of the start of her Wonder Wing, but ends up just pushing through. Taking that out, unfortunately, not towards Purin. That time, though, adding on a nice chunk percent, with 3 left on this first stock. Definitely favor of LoVe right now, unless she's just going to give up some positioning and pressure. And look at this. LoVe is at the ledge with a Ness who's going to back off for a second. Not going to do too much there. I would have expected maybe a little more of a push right there. Do not want to get let LoVe set up. Plus, once she gets you to like about this percent, 117, we're gonna see a lot more kill mix-ups, down throws. We got Wonder Wings, we got F smash reads, baits, if you will, run back F smash. Banjo basically has a sword. Or was I supposed to freak out at the parries? We're obviously auto parries. Ooh, like the pressure that was on there, that down tilt at the end was reduced. LoVe is going to sneak it out with that drag down nair, just like that. Any hope of momentum that Purin may have or may not have been building up is pretty much gonna start from scratch here. Aggressive forward air, but hey, it's gonna net her extra damage, and that is what I want to see. You hold the lead, 34%, past the value mark for extra credit. Let's see what else LoVe can build up, and to go for just any little chip of damage you can get off with the 2 shots. I commentate enough Banjos now. I should probably like learn the proper names of his moves, the important ones. And I know that was a Ness back throw. That enough times in my life to know exactly what's going on there. Of going down. I don't remember exactly what she was at, but hey, Ness back throw, just 100. Pretty much any normal kill throw zone. Obviously, center stage might not do it, but ooh, you know what is doing it? This spring only being broken by Wonder Wing's magical properties. But LoVe is gonna have a hard time finding the ground and end up wasting a couple resources across it. Purin pretty much catching out everything, like LoVe at the edge. He gets the idea that she's gonna jump, but misses the back air. With that fade back nair that Purin sent out when they were both in shield. Wow, neither of those moves hitting, and yes, I am surprised at the Ness move just as much as I am at the Banjo one. Ooh, wow, it just runs a little bit under the PK fire and goes for the bear. That's is an option, and that will net another Banjo stop. Basically playing Pokemon Stadium how it's designed thematically. They're sitting on the opposite platforms, throwing their things at one another. Substitute Pokemon for eggs and magic. Much even here on this last attack going in a little far, not exactly where she wanted it to be placed. Ooh, but falls out of the back part of K-Fire and goes for the Wonder Wing to push through everything that Purin's sending out. That one was probably a little less a deal. Just Purin the grab, and now LoVe was fighting back to the stage hard. Does kind of find it, but can't find a firm grasp on advantage. Just like that, she's out of resources and almost out of life. the Ice Age and maybe hoping that Love gets a little aggressive, not gonna give it to him, but the back throw, this is what I'm talking about. Look at that, look how far in of like he is at a really normal kill percent for most kill throws, like at the ledge. I feel like you have to judge kill throws by how good they are at the ledge first. Like, do they qualify for the certain kill throw, or is it a fluke? A sometimes thing. Ness's back throw is a kill throw. Falco's back throw is not necessarily a kill throw. It relies on the second part. It's like a half. We're just seeing a stage change from Love and Purin. I would imagine so. I have not seen either of these two play other characters in any... Oh, I'm sorry, I have my Netflix playing. In any other capacity, at least so long as I've been commentating them in these Hi-Fi weeklies. All right, let us go back into it. Turn up 1-0 in this losers quarter set. Focus Sash weekly 9. Oh my god, we've had 9 online weeklies. Oh god. Sorry for that. Let's back into the match. Forward air getting a little aggressive. I love no wavelands are really bad in this game. Sometimes they're so good. Getting yourself out of certain disadvantages, waveland is actually ideal because you're going to be air dodging anyways. Just makes that whole process better. Purin learning a lesson from the last game. Shield while the jump pad is coming on top of him. Ooh, but that doesn't. That is the first time I've seen Love use down air in this set, I believe. That is. Love the first mix-up move of the game, especially because sometimes it just comes in like a ridiculous part in the neutral. Because you nobody expected it because the move hadn't been presented yet. Underwings back. Almost the safest option, but honestly, not really, as long as Purin just shines it. The up smash. The charge actually giving him a bit of time to out of it. Ooh, Search charging an attack is gonna get back aired for his troubles. Double Purin with a really good match. Double up tilt, not doing the work that I've seen it do for Love for a long time. Great from Purin, and getting the immaculate recovery followed by the full turnaround, and like that, Purin sneaks another stock, and we are down to Love's last stock of this game. This is a best of 3, so she has a bit of a chance after here, but that is an ego killer. Okay, Love gonna keep it competitive though, throwing in another fair. I say best of 3, I meant best of 5. I do that every single time. First to 3, best of 5. Tech option in, and it gets red with a PK fire. Thankfully, for Love's sake, power through potentially bad situation with that PK Thunder getting set up. Out of shield, classic. There's the nade too, but hold on to it for a bit too long. That move comes out really, or it explodes really quickly, and Love is timing her recovery, or maybe it was never gonna work. I'm not 100% sure, but either way, that is it's game 2. Is Proto really quick on changing the yeah, it must be. Yeah, absolutely. is the final stage we shall go to potentially. LoVe needs to pull everything out of the bag this time. Didn't see the pick, so be surprised with me. 10 you didn't know. Right, close is the pick. Not sure I necessarily think of this as a Banjo stage, but I guess zoning aspect of Banjo can really shine on a stage like this. A room to work with, Wonder Wing covers a lot, but so does that down air chased off by Purin. LoVe is going to lose. I think that was a 0 to death. Their first stock just like that. Purin is on a tear and cleaning up as much as he can on this in stock as well. Still a 0 damage. Commentator's curse. It was, come on, you know that was happening in a moment anyway. I don't feel so bad about that one. I'm really gonna have to turn this around. Downer might be the start of it, puts Purin in an odd spot, but he's just gonna magnet hands back like nothing ever happened. Or took not quite long enough to hit. Kazooie needs to be long. Ooh, jumps to retreat, but where Purin sent out his PK fire was actually in the retreating zone. Oh, does almost start to get a ladder going up with that bomb. Gonna use, I think, her last Wonder Wing, but keep it safe. Minute, picking up the first stock. This is a pretty pivotal point right now. The next interaction or two, I mean, LoVe can really only lose 1 or 2 before Purin's gonna get a hit that kills, and especially with Ness, like grab or something. But you know what? On 40%, and this is where we can start building up something. Go for positioning, gonna try to go for the early edge guard. Oh, but Purin knows it, and just all he does is use a double jump and an up air, and perhaps a air dodge at the end. But like, he doesn't need to waste anything else. He knows he's getting back up there. Ooh, but Paper LoVe. Drag on target, but it doesn't do a whole lot. 55% is a good amount to have put on Purin, but LoVe still needs to get this into something. That forward air is the start of it. We are basically at a even game in terms of the amount of neutral that these players necessarily need to play. Again, Purin just finding 1 good hit. He is almost at 1 good hit percent. A Wonder Wing would definitely do it at this point. But I don't know if they're even going to get that to come out. But not a Wonder Wing from that far on the side of the stage. He still needs 1 good hit. Now it's pretty much anything. Not a nair, you know. Well, maybe a nair far on the end of the stage, but you know. Ooh, and that is a bit of a panic grab in my opinion, because now, I mean, it is just trolling this right now. I even kind of thought of the down air, and my rule of thumb is if I think of an option, the player on the screen probably was also thinking of that. If I'm smart enough to have an idea that that down air is coming out, then I'm sure Purin was ready to punish. That being said, it is even stock count, and we know what Banjo can potentially do. Now, he's out of Wonder Wing, correct? Be a surprise for all of us. No, she had 2 more, now down to 1. Maybe has to use it to recover by now, but no, the PK fire is going to keep her in place. Off Nair makes this a not so quick, but a 3-0 for Purin over LoVe.